So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Koda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide Deilephos' terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic. What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Deilephos' power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Deilephos had access to the energy from the mana sword itself. The elementals tried to stop Deilephos' curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Deilephos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time. Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Faudiel maintained balance.
So then, what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the Alm of Earth that you possess.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
The barrier is under siege.
Whoa, what is going on? It's probably the Benevodons. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is Deilephos' doing.
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. Benevodons hold great power, not as great as the sanctuary itself.
Und gleich kaputt.
retreating.
Oh. Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Deilophos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Deilophos and the Benevodons are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Deilophos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Deilophos has the Mana Sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the Alms is important, after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy has made many documented visits to our world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it. Ramco was just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons. Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
Oh, jetzt können wir fliegen.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go.
Ramco, you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cub form when you land. Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly.
Whoa!
Now then, what's your plan of action?
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
She says it would be her pleasure.
Then, to Lagrazzo we go.
Now then, with Ramco's permission,
Shall we be off to
Alles
Lagrazzo?
klar.
There's probably something in those archives that can help us with the Benevodons.
Ramco must really like the sound of that drum, huh?
We'll be relying on her a lot from now on.
Thanks for all the help, Ramco. You're the best.
Okay. Oh, eine Menge Nebenquests mal wieder.
An excellent landing, young Ramco. Brava! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
You're not going to help us with the Benevodons?
It grieves me to say it, but I must decline. Though please keep in mind that I want a full report on your exploits. I will add it to my account of this historic situation we find ourselves in.
I suppose he is the best suited.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Coda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course. Not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the alms, you're safe. Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevodons were attacking the Mana Tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the Mana Goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevodons' revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevodons. Besseroth, Benevodon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longrin. And Tormarni, Benevodon of the Moon, near Aetern. Gandum, Benevodon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana. While the Benevodon of Wood, Florit, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been sent afield to collect what information they can.
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been accounted for. Is there no word of Volkibel?
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevodon still slumbers.
I see. I suppose that is good news. It seems you all have 4 Benevodons to take care of at present.
I can feel it. The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
My word! An emissary of the goddess! What a singular wing shape! Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
We should get going too. Good luck, Aish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
Let's focus on the 4 monsters we know of. So, Val, what'll it be?
Nein, ich mache Nebenquests nicht. Ja, bitte, ich bin gerade dabei, die Farbmischung für meine nächste Stofflieferung vorzubereiten. Ich wollte ein besonders tiefes, dunkles Blau anrühren. Allerdings scheinen mir die blauen Pigmente ausgegangen zu sein. Rein theoretisch würde es auch etwas Fledermausleder tun. Das ist immerhin eine Notlage und die Kunden interessiert es ja nicht, womit ich gefärbt habe, solange am Ende alles blau ist, oder? Ein Versuch ist es wert. Du hättest nicht zufällig Zeit, dich umzusehen, wo man sowas auf die Schnelle herbekommt? Vorsicht ist die Mutter der Porzellankiste. Das war schon immer mein Motto, und wie du an meiner kerngesunden Erscheinung siehst, bin ich bisher damit hervorragend gefahren. Derzeit bereite ich mich auf die Eventualität einer Monsterinvasion vor. Du lachst, es ist selten, dass Monster Städte angreifen, aber es kommt vor. Aus einem Fachbuch, das ich kürzlich gelesen habe, ging hervor, dass Teufelchen, Augen und Einhornkopfhörner einen abschreckenden Effekt auf Monster haben sollen, wenn man sie über der Haustür anbringt. Du weißt nicht zufällig, wo man solche Utensilien beschaffen könnte. Ich habe fest vor, sie auf ihre Wirksamkeit zu testen. Okay. Fledermaus. Oh, man kann überspringen, wenn man Y gedrückt hält auf den Controllern. Dann geht's doch hier, okay. Oh, das ist ein Basilisk, ja.
I might have gone a bit overboard.
Fledermaus.
Useless to run. We've got quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
Ah, hier sind sie ja.
Let your guard down.
Oder? Nein.
On it! We need to press on.
Angeblich ist die Quest hier. Da kann man auch durch. Okay.
Let's just get this over with.
I guess this means I've improved.
Leather Mouse. Angeblich sind sie hier. Und da ist ein Fehler, wieder so ein Anzeigefehler. Oh nein, die sind wirklich hier.
Let's just get this over with.
Soul Guard's resolve never swings.
Als nächstes das hier. Oberfläche. Achso, speichern wir mal lieber.
A fine opportunity to rest.
Okay. Nettes Instrument.
The ground looks so small from up here.
It feels a lot more spread out when you have to walk, huh?
Oh, ups. In die Richtung.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
Oh, ist das doch auch in der Richtung? Ah, ich gehe jetzt dort, wo die Gegner stärker sind. Bisschen XP.
Here. That was hardly worth the energy. That was hardly worth the energy. make a fight. You're not getting useless, Turok. Useless, Turok.
This was our victory.